Hey guys, how's it going? So first of all, I wanted to say I apologize for not getting a video up last week. I noticed that my videos weren't performing as well as I used to, including my faux leather videos that my older videos you guys love, and the latest ones don't seem to be doing that well. So anyway, I wanted to work on better quality content for you guys, so that's why I didn't have a video up last week. So let's get into this one though. This one I'm gonna be making faux leather with a policy envelope like this. I talked about this in my 3 different techniques. I always forget the name of it. 3 techniques I learned to make faux leather with paper. I talked about this and I did a short tutorial, but I wasn't very detailed on how to do it, so I've had 2 people ask me how I did it, so I thought I would film a video for you guys on show you how I do it. They like that it's not crinkled and it looks like real smooth leather. This is one I actually did in that video, and it looks just like real smooth leather, and so I wanted to show you how to make it. So you'll need a policy envelope, any size, doesn't matter. I'm doing a smaller one because I don't have one. So anyway, you'll need that. You'll need something like I made a mixture of Mod Podge and mixed some like Reinkers of vintage photo in it. I have a tutorial on that, and I'll find the video that I learned it from and I'll link it down below for you. But it's pretty much just like Mod Podge and the Reinkers. So let's go ahead and get started. Make sure you shake it up. Of course, you don't have to have this. You can always use your Reinkers or if you want. Make sure you shake it up really well. So I just take it and paint it on pretty much. You'll need a brush, of course. You just paint it all over. If it gets on the back, that's okay. The other one, I actually forgot to do this on the back. Oops, that probably wasn't the best idea. Sometimes I like to spray water on it just to kind of help spread it out a little bit. Yeah, that'll give us some character. Yeah, it's really easy. This is going to be probably a quick video. I didn't do anything special like add any different colors or anything. I just spread on the Mod Podge mixture. Get up in that corner. If you don't want lines, make sure you smooth them out. Okay, and then we'll just let it dry. And we'll come back and do a second coat. And of course you can use any color you want. I'm using vintage photo. I have a walnut stain one too. Those are the only 2 reinkers I have. So those are the only ones I can make. But if you have different color reinkers, you can use any color you want. I think on this one here, that's why it's so dark. I think I used this stuff here. Or I'm pretty sure I did because I watched the video earlier. Like I'm 99% sure. I use this stuff here. It's Folk Art Home Decor Wax. So if you want it darker, you can use something like that, or like something like a darker walnut stain, or you can use what's it called, the Ground Espresso. Just depends on what color you want. I'm sure this will be darker once we do the second coat. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it dry, and I'll come back and we can do the second coat. Okay, I'm back. So I hit it with the heat gun real quick to dry it faster. We're going to go ahead and do the second coat, and we'll see what it looks like. If it's not dark enough, then I might go in with some of the walnut stain. So this is pretty much all you do with this. It's really easy and fast and fun. These ones you don't crinkle up. That was the thing that the 2 ladies that messaged me about it said that they liked that it wasn't wrinkled up. Like my other faux leather videos and my other techniques they're all wrinkled. So that's what they liked about this, is it's not wrinkled and it looks like smooth leather. It's really easy though. You just spread on the paint, or you can use acrylic paint if you want. You can use my technique with the Reinkers mixed in with the Mod Podge. If you just have like the spray stains, you can use that too. Totally up to you and totally with whatever you have. So see, I think I like mine a little bit darker. Gotta be careful, make sure I don't get my curtains wet, painted. Maybe I'll try to put the walnut stain in there and see what that does. I like mine a little bit darker. I'm trying to use stuff that I think you guys might have. And of course, if you don't want to just use a vintage photo, that's totally up to you. Stop moving. Oh, I don't remember it being this sticky last time. I can't get it to stop moving. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You just spread the paint on and let it dry, and then you go in with your Mod Podge, and we'll do that as soon as this dries. I won't leave you hanging. In the other video, I didn't show that much detail on how I did it, so I'm sure that's why people had questions. So I wanted to go into full detail on how I did it. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry and I'll come back and put the Mod Podge on. Okay, so while that one's drying, I thought we would do another one a little bit darker, kind of like the one we did before on the 3 Techniques video. So I got a bigger envelope just like this one this time. And we're gonna use some of this, the home decor wax, antique wax. I'm not gonna like spread it out too much. I don't want it too dark. So I'm not gonna like cover the whole thing twice. I don't know if I did 2 layers on that one. I'm kind of just gonna go real rough with. And just spread it all over just like we did before. Kind of spray some water on it. Like that, I just like to spray water on it because it helps spread it out a little bit better. I want to cover the whole thing, like I don't want any of the orange showing, but I also don't want it to be too dark, if that makes sense. Like this one here, you can see, you can kind of still see the the orange of the policy envelope under there. You don't want it to do too dark. Okay, then go in with the vintage photo a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna hit that with the heat gun and I'll be right back. Okay, so while that one dries, I'm gonna do the Mod Podge on this one. I think this one looks pretty cool. So this was just the Mod Podge, vintage photo and walnut stain. That's all that I put on those ones. I think it looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my matte Mod Podge top coat. I also dilute mine a little bit with water, usually distilled water because it's better than using like tap water. It's like my goodness, I can't talk. I'm honestly not even sure if I put Mod Podge on this one. I don't remember. And I don't think I said it in the video either. So you need a different brush for that. This is my Mod Podge brush. And you just do the same thing. Coat it with Mod Podge. Again, I spray it with water to make sure it's helps it spread just like the paint. The ink. Okay, now I want to make sure you don't get too many big blotches in there. Okay, let's see how that one dries. Okay, so I'll let that one dry and then we'll come back and I'll show you what they look like when they're all done. Go ahead and Mod Podge the rest of them. Good morning, guys. So it's the next day. I let them dry overnight and this is what they look like. This is, of course, after the Mod Podge. You saw me put the Mod Podge on this one. I put it on all 3. They look so cool. I did this one. I was doing this one on camera, but I thought it was going to be darker than I wanted it. It ended up just being because it was still wet, but it looks cool. So I did this one with you guys on camera. And this is the one with the antique wax and a little bit of vintage photo mixed in. I'm not sure if you can see that. I made sure I didn't go too heavy with it. Like this one, I think I went a little heavier and that's why it's darker, but it still looks cool. And then this one is just the one with the vintage photo and walnut stain Mod Podge mixture. I love the shades of brown and the different like streaks that it created. And of course you guys can use any colors you want if you have different color Reinkers. I think I said that earlier, so if I did, I'm sorry. But you can also use what's it called? I just had it, acrylic paint, and just dilute it a little bit. That way it's not so like opaque. But yeah, you can use anything you want. Shoe polish, I've seen people do that. I can't wait to see your guys' creations. I'd love to see photos of what you do, and my email is down below. So send me some pictures. I'd love to see it. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope it's better detail than the last one when I tried to explain it in the 3 techniques video. I didn't go into very much detail, so hopefully this is better for you. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'd love to hear from you, and I think that's it. But yeah, you guys, I love you guys so much, and thank you so much to the 2 ladies that asked the questions about this, so I could do another video for you. And I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye guys.